EA Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us in Silicon Valley. And with the foghorn bellowing behind us, that means it's time for football at Levi Stadium in Santa Clara. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Jacksonville Jaguars and the San Francisco 49ers. Visitor sideline head coach Liam Cohen. His team in the middle of a good run, 4-2 over their last 6 games. Opposite him, the Niners' Kyle Shanahan. His guys come in off what he described as a strong week of practice, looking to put one in the win column in front of these home fans. Alongside Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. The kicker has us set for the start. Off we go from Santa Clara. Oh, he's got room past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. The 49ers offense set to get to work for the first time. They'll be led out by a young man who's making a name for himself, their rookie quarterback.
Individually, he comes in today's game, Mike, feeling really confident. He had a great week last week, 4 touchdowns, had that 1 interception. That was a bad decision, but there's a lot to build off of. The problem is it came in defeat. So now the question is, can he elevate his play even more, eliminate a few of the bad decisions, and along the way, bring along some better performances out of the guys around him? If he can pull that off, I think they got a great shot.
Set, ready. Yellow, set.
He'll drop to throw. As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
Ready.
Back to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 5.
52 boom. Set.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
Let's go now. Black. Cut.
Now they'll set up to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Josh Hines-Allen getting in to drop him for sack number 11 on the season.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
The 49ers out to punt this one. That one hit inside the 10, but it bounces forward into the end zone. Bring it back out to the 20-yard line. The Jacksonville offense ready to go to work for the first time. Leading them out, the former #1 overall pick back in the 2021 draft. It's Trevor Lawrence.
Nothing real fancy when you look back on last week's game, Mike. I mean, he had the 2 touchdown passes, of course, the 1 interception he'd love to have back. But for the most part, I thought he was really efficient. I thought he did a nice job operating the system. And there's actually some more plays that he left out there. So I think he can build off a lot of that and try to improve in this one today.
Just a yard on first down. Here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. They get 19 on that pass play. That's good for a Jaguar. First down. Lawrence going to give it to Jinton. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
This one's going to be taken in over the middle. He's to the 15, and he will score. Touchdown, Jaguars. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
The extra point is up and through. And the Jaguars will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Stoppage here, one of the 49ers is down. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout.
Okay, break. Here we go. Set. Good. Ready?
He'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. He's got room to the 45. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. That's good for 27 and a first down.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game. And you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
Ready, set, cut. 45, wide. Cut.
Now give on the ground. And they smack him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. The backfield empty here for 3rd and 2.
Ready?
He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down. Eddie Pinheiro going to come on to try a field goal now. This one from 52 yards away. Pinheiro's kick is good. And the Niners are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
This returnable with Rivers. He's to midfield. They're going to be set up with a short field. What a tremendous kick return.
Boy, what a return right there. I mean, just a complete breakdown by this kickoff team. He's able to get loose up that right sideline, and fortunately, they're able to get him down eventually, but not until he sets his offense up with excellent starting field position.
There's Trevor Lawrence as he and the Jaguars get set for their next drive. And he's been a real threat, not just with the arm, but the wheels as well. The NFL's leader amongst quarterbacks in terms of rushing touchdowns. Now, toss, left side, that's Chiefs. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. To throw is Lawrence. Set up the screen here for Tootin. And he's out of bounds. Gain of about 10, so that'll help as they get set to face a 3rd down.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page, and that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
Slot man in motion right. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Quick throw, out wide, it's caught.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
Max doing everything in his power to try to get that ball around the edge to the boundary, but just great pursuit there by this linebacker, staying with his angles, running through contact, and he makes the play behind the line.
Lawrence now on 2nd down. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming. And
he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Nick Bosa getting in to record his 9th sack of the year.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
That one is good. And the Jaguars go out to a 10-3 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Here comes a return from the 3. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Here's the San Francisco offense ready to take possession of the ball once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set, cut. Ready?
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. George Kittle was the intended target that time. And it'll bring up second down.
Here we go.
Hill with to throw. Looks like get this one complete. And he's going to be taken down at the 37.
Let's add that to the list of great throws we've seen out of this quarterback here in the first half. We thought he might be in line to have a good game, especially against this style of defense. But let's be honest, Mike, he's been more than just good. He's been sensational.
Ready,
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10.
down. Ready, set, go.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down. That's complete to Pearsall. He's taken down just shy of midfield. So after one, 10-3 is our score. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. It's the 49ers with the football to start quarter number 2. As they've got it with 1st and 10.
Set, hut, yellow, set.
On the give, it's McCaffrey. And he's going to be followed up quickly after a gain of about 1. Josh Hines Allen there on the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 8.
Set, go. 33, yellow. Hut.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. This throw left side, caught by Kittle. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Caught outside. It's complete. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
At the 38-yard line.
Here we hut. 52, boom. Hut.
He'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Ready.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
39-yard line.
Here we go. Hut. Ready.
Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
His 2nd catch of the drive, this one good for 15 and a 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Once the quarterback gets flushed out of the pocket, Mike, he has to make a split-second decision. Does he remain a passer and give his guys time downfield to work open? Or does he turn into a runner, just try to pick up some positive yards with his legs? I think in this case, the extra time paid off. Remained a passer, found an open target downfield, and he's able to get the ball to him for a nice completion.
That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
Hut, go. Ready.
McCaffrey. And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped it for no gain at the 4.
He was taken down.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Now back at the 4 for 2nd and goal.
Ready, ready.
To the goal line and in. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown. 49. Touchdown number 9 for the year. The quarterback, with all of his eligible receivers available, uses the back out of the backfield that time, Greg, to take it to the end zone.
And when your running back, Mike, is a valid threat in the passing game, man, it just gives you so many options. And in this case, it was the running back that was the open target. He's able to put the pass on the money. Easy 6 points.
Extra point by Pinheiro is good. And the 49ers will tie things up. It's now 10-10. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This returnable with Rivers. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Here comes the Jacksonville offense now, heading back onto the field with a solid start so far. Touchdown and a field goal on their first 2 possessions.
Let's go.
On first down, Watts. Got a man. That's Rashee Rice. And he'll wind up getting about 7 yards as he is forced out of bounds.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Silver.
In motion comes Thomas. That one is complete, and he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. Stoppage here. One of the 49ers is down. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. 1st and 10. Now here's Lawrence. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
2nd and 10. Now Lawrence. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
He just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And a nice return there. The offense not going to be backed up as much as they could have. Drive's going to start from beyond the 20. The 49ers offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And as we move into the second half of the season, he continues to put up the big numbers. Currently the NFL's leader in passing as we play here in the month of November. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but That's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
3rd and 5.
Down. Blue, 32. Set, go.
He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down. A fair catch signal, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. The Jaguars offense ready to get back at it. They'll work in a tie game here in the 2nd quarter and get started with 1st and 10. Here's Lawrence to throw. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Let's go.
Run out of the gun, and it's 2. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. 3rd down and 3.
Hey, run. What's up, guys?
To throw. Lawrence. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
At their own 44-yard line.
Come on, set. Ready.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Going right, it's taken in. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Okay, right.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Set.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. He'll look underneath here for McCaffrey. And they'll take this down inside the 35. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we ready. Ready. Black, 95. Set.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. On the run to the right. Off he goes. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 50. He is dangerous when a play breaks down. A pickup of 18.
Set. Go. Set.
Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. And the Jaguars force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 10.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. It's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
But Jaguars offense going to get it one last time here late in the opening half. They'll have a long field ahead of them as they start 1st and 10.
Hey, easy. Route. Hey, Ginger, time.
In motion comes Thomas. On 1st and 10, Lawrence. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Hey, go. Darn, it's not right.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
Here's Logan Cook now, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. This will be returned from the other side of midfield. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
Red, cut. Move 32. Ready?
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. Eddie Pinheiro going to come on to try a field goal now. This will be from 56 yards away. Pinheiro's kick is good. And the 49ers get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. 10 weeks have come and gone. The temperature's starting to dip a little bit here in November. Lots to show you. Let's talk about it. Our look at the NFL starts now. It begins in the mile-high city of Denver. The Broncos at home to take on the Baltimore Ravens. And it's Baltimore's all-time leading touchdown scorer, Mark Andrews. He's going to find an opening down the field and pull this one in. 58 yards for the score. From there, it's off to Atlanta. Let's look in on the Falcons as they host the New York Jets. And it's the dangerous Justin Fields. He'll decide to scramble here, and that's the right call. He's in from 9 yards out. One more for you. Let's go to Cincinnati. The Bengals taking on the Cleveland Browns. And this is Jamar Chase. He was a tough man to pin down all game long. This, one of his 2 touchdown catches. The Bengals run their mark to 8-3 as they come away with the victory. With that, time for a look at the rest of the action going on here in week number 11 in the NFL's regular season. In the game you're watching, it's been tight throughout, a field goal separating these two sides through 2 quarters. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. This returnable with Rivers. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. There's Trevor Lawrence as he and the Jaguars get set for their next drive. And he has been a tough guy to contain all season long, as reflected in those numbers that you see there. This drive begins with a run by Cheaton. And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play.
With the struggles they had running the ball in the first half, Mike, it makes sense that they're trying here early in the second to get this ball carrier going. But this last run's not going to do him any favors. Another rush, another loss of yards.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. He works free. Right side. He may go. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 71 yards. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
Extra point attempt to come here. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. A look there at Kyle Shanahan. His 49ers heading back onto the field. Trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10.
Ready, ready.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. Got his receiver on the inside. He's got it. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
Let's go. Set, cut. Set.
Now they'll set up to throw. Exiting the pocket right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Now, this is something that we typically see out of maybe a more veteran quarterback, not necessarily a rookie, but just having a really nice sense of game management, throw the ball away, and live for the next down.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4.
Ready, go. Ready.
He'll look to throw. Now he'll air one out. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
That's going to be caught. And he's going to get there. He's got the 1st down. What great awareness after the catch. He gets enough to move the chain.
37-yard line.
Cut, go. Set.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a 1st down.
Ready, set. Ready.
They'll look to throw yet again. And he's in. George Hill. Touchdown, San Francisco. Touchdown number 9 for the year.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes, and this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
Extra point by Pinheiro is good. And the 49ers go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3. So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. This returnable with Rivers. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Liam Cohen there, the head coach of the Jaguars. His guys set to take over once more. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. Needed one as well. It's a gain of 43 yards.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
They'll run it here with 2. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd down and 6. Right back to Tipton. He'll get this ahead for about 3. Linebacker Fred Warner brings him down. 3rd and 2. Here we go.
Decent 24.
Working out of the gun. And he tried to swing it outside, and it's intercepted. He's inside the 40. Inside the 10. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, 49. What a time for a pick 6 for the defense. As the other team is trying to get themselves right back in this one, the defense extends the margin with the pick 6.
Yeah, just a critical moment. You find yourself on defense, Mike, trying to hang on to this lead. And not only do you do that, you pick 6 them, and you're able to extend that lead.
Pinheiro on for the extra point. His kick is good. And the 49ers will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
Jaguars 17.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. This returnable with Rivers. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Jags offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. To the left side in the hands of Rice. And they're going to mark him down up as the 35. That's number 40 on the season for him. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10.
Jacksonville.
They go play action for Lawrence. That's hard. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Jacksonville. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
The extra point is good. And the Jaguars are back within a field goal. The lead is 3. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. The Niners offense ready to take over possession of the football. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10.
All right, go. Yellow, 4, punt.
They run straight ahead with McCaffrey and mark him down up beyond the 30. They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick 1st down. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. Again, it's McCaffrey into the secondary at the 45. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. He's done it again, back-to-back good runs. 19 this time, and another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Set, ready. 60 reps. 60 reps. Set, go. Switch. Set.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Devin Lloyd, the linebacker, there to stop.
2 yards on the pickup.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 8.
Black, 95. Set.
Now, faking the give. That's into the hands of Pearsall on the right side. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
That's another 49er 1st down. 1st and 10
Set,
at the
go.
29-yard line.
50, green. Ready.
Up in the middle, here's McCaffrey. And a nice run there on 1st down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2.
At the 21-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Turn it down on this side like we had to go. If you don't agree, ask the streets on your big 5 years, you already know. Already know how it go. Already know I got shit to go. Money call no doubt, bro. You gotta go if you play or you troll. Fresh is on the blow.
Ready. Set.
They run 1-4 with McCaffrey. And it doesn't appear that he got to that 1st down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Down. Set. Punt. Black 40.
So back and forth they go as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Can they keep this drive rolling? Here is 3rd and inches.
Set, hut. Ready.
On to the 4th quarter we go. It begins with a McCaffrey run. And the 49ers are going to be set up with 1st and goal as they get the conversion on 3rd and inches.
1st down and 10 yards to go.
Here we go. Set.
Now this time they'll look to throw. That's the linebacker, Devin Lloyd. And the Jaguars are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
There's Trevor Lawrence as he and the Jaguars get set for their next drive. And this defense might be about ready to wave a white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a second down. Lawrence. A hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. Trying to set up that screen, but the rush got there too quickly. Man in motion, heading right. Lawrence from the gun here on third down. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Got to give a lot of credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was plenty of time for the quarterback to work through his progression. I thought the protection was actually pretty solid. But at the end of it, there was just nowhere to go, and he had no choice but to just throw that ball away.
The Niners offense headed back to take over once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10.
Stand. Hut. 45. Ready?
A run here with McCaffrey. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
Okay, right?
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Let's go. Ready?
He'll drop to throw. That's complete to Pearson. He's going to have a 1st down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of Knobs.
And the 49er 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll look to throw. They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a 1st down to go with it.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
That's out to Kittle as they set up the screen. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8. Here's 3rd and 2.
Set. 60 red. Hut.
Back to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the 1st down.
They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and
Down.
6 at the 13-yard
Red.
line.
38. Ready. Go.
Motion, motion, motion. Over. Run.
Now a give up the middle. And he'll take this down to the 6. That's good enough for 1st down. 1st and goal.
On the ready.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Here we go. Red 50. Green. Hut.
Here's a run. Down to the 4. It'll be 2nd and goal. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball. And
that one taken in. Rick Pearson, touchdown San Francisco. Touchdown. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Now Pinheiro to add on the extra point. The kick is good. And the 49ers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So now after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. This returnable with Rivers. He'll get across the 20, smoke him down at the 23-yard line. The Jaguars offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll start out first down and 10. Lawrence. Open man downfield. It's Rice. And he's going to take this one all the way. 77 yards. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3, a field goal here in the fourth quarter. They've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. From the 6, here comes a return. Now an opening past the 30. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. The Niners offense ready to get back at it. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40.
Set, hut, stay, hut 45, white, hut.
Here's McCaffrey, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. The defense uses its second timeout here, and don't forget, clock going to stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well. They'll throw out of the gun. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. And third and final timeout taken by the defense, so a 2-minute warning, the only clock stoppage they have left.
Hut, hut, ready?
They'll look to throw here on first down. That's going to be incomplete. Hubbard, very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
Incomplete. It's now second and 10.
Set, red, set.
There's that man again. Another catch. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Got to get it to the 28, but now it's third down. They'll drop to throw. Oh, a loose football. And that was very nearly a disaster this juncture of the game. But fortunately, a teammate able to cradle it, and they keep possession. That is fielded at the 20. And he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there. Here's Trevor Lawrence and the Jaguars. Down 34-31. A minute 36 to go. Their losing streak in danger of continuing as they come up on first down. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. Great job there defensively separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. This guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
We're at 23.
Play action now. It's Lawrence. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And I had to take a chance on 4th down, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Renardo Green. And he covers some ground on the return as well. Out of bounds, past the 40-yard line.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
The 49ers offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. And with the defense out of timeouts, they cannot stop the clock. Just a couple of kneel downs should do it. And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain. Here's 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings
Here we go.
up 2nd
Set, go.
and 9.
Blue 32.
44-yard line.
Set.
From the gun, it's a give to McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it.
Brings up 3rd
Let's go
and
now.
5.
10 black.
So the faithful here at Levi's Stadium are rewarded. It's a win for the 49ers. They bounced back from the loss last week. Really put in a determined effort. Come away with the victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. 49ers get the win here at home as we say so long from Santa Clara.
The playoff race is taking shape. I'm Scott Hansen. You're tuned in to the EA Sports Weekly Recap for Week 11. Plenty of action to get to. We'll begin in Santa Clara. The Niners at home to take on the Jacksonville Jaguars. And this is the Niners quarterback. Hey, this NFL thing is not so difficult, apparently. One of 3 touchdown passes for him in the ballgame. The 49ers up their mark to 7-4 with this win. From there, let's go up to the Pacific Northwest, Seattle. Let's look in on the Seahawks. They're hosting the Green Bay Packers. And here it's the Seattle defense making the play. They force the errant throw, it's picked off, and they've got room, they've got blockers, and no one's gonna get him. Touchdown. The Seahawks win their 3rd straight game as they get the victory today. One more to show you. Let's go to Philadelphia. It's the Eagles hosting the Kansas City Chiefs. And here's the Chiefs wideout. He's one of the 4 verticals on this route, and it's a deep shot. They connect. This is going to wind up as an 85-yard catch and run for the touchdown. The Chiefs are playing well. They move to 7-3 with the victory. Until next week, Scott Hansen, good night from Orlando.